Today we're making peach cobbler muffins. Hi everyone, welcome to Black Cat Kitchen. I hope you're doing well on this extremely hot day. Today we're making one of my favorite summertime treats, a peach cobbler muffin using fresh summertime peaches. Funnily enough, these are one of Zelda's favorite treats. Now, you shouldn't feed your cats baked goods with sugar and flour and all of that in it, and we certainly don't. But if she has a little nibble now and again, it's not the end of the world. Actually, the first time I made them, I was in Niagara, flying home that same day, and I baked a batch with fresh Niagara peaches. Now, you can't bring a bag of peaches back with you, but you can bring baked peaches back with you. So I baked up these muffins, popped them in my suitcase, and away I went. And sure enough, she was all over me when I got home, trying to get into my suitcase and eat my peach muffins. Growing up in the Niagara region in Ontario, these muffins are inspired from the love of peaches that we all share. Peaches are so widely celebrated that we actually have a peach festival in Niagara. It's one of the things I've missed most since moving away from home. These peaches are light, but they have that beautiful peachy flavor as you bite into them, and that gorgeous streusel topping on top of your muffins. Let's get started. See the description below for a list of ingredients. I've cut up a cup of peaches into small pieces. It was about 3 pieces of fruit. Now here's a little tip when you're working with fresh fruit and baking. You don't want your batter to be too soggy from all of the juice in that fruit, but you still want to keep that flavor. So we're going to microwave the peaches for 1 to 2 minutes, just until they release their juices. And then I'm going to strain the juice off, and I'm going to supplement the milk with the peach juice so the flavors remain through the batter. Let's pop this in the microwave. We're going to pour our microwaved peaches into a strainer over a bowl, and just try and get out as much of that peach juice as we possibly can. Just let that strain for a little bit. Get your oven preheated to 200 degrees Celsius or 400 degrees Fahrenheit. To our mixing bowl, we're adding 200 grams of flour, 5 grams of baking powder, 2 grams of salt, and 175 grams of sugar. Let's whisk that all together. Now we're going to pour in our beautiful strained peaches. And just give that a stir. You'll want to try and coat all of these pieces with some flour, break them up so that they settle nicely and they don't sink to the bottom. Into a measuring jug, we're going to pour our reserved peach juice. We're looking for 120 milliliters of liquid here. So whatever that comes up to, you're going to top it up with whole milk. To this, we'll add 60 milliliters of vegetable oil, 1 egg, a teaspoon of vanilla extract, and half a teaspoon of almond extract. That just really brings out the flavor of the peaches. And just combine that all together with a fork. We're going to pour our liquid into our flour mix and combine just until the flour is dissolved. Now on to our streusel topping. We need 30 grams of flour, 30 grams of almond flour, 45 grams of sugar, a teaspoon of cinnamon, 2 grams of baking powder, a 1/4 teaspoon of almond extract, and 57 grams of cold butter that you've chopped up. And we're just going to crumble this together between our fingers until it looks like that nice loose streusel that you get on top of a beautiful cake. And you just want this to look like a wet sand. And all of those chunks of butter have been broken down. Add flour as needed. You'll want to fill your muffin cups about 3/4 of the way full. I like to use an ice cream scoop for this. If you can hear Zelda in the back, that's because she knows her favorite muffins are coming. And she also wants to go for a walk. Now we'll crumble a little bit of our streusel topping on top of each muffin. These will go into the oven for about 15 to 20 minutes until they spring up and they're beautiful and golden brown. This recipe makes 12 muffins. Absolute peachy perfection. I love the way some of the streusel topping has kind of melted off of the side and it's got nice and crunchy and crispy underneath. That's going to add such a nice texture to these. I can't wait for them to cool so we can dig in. It's like the summertime of my childhood. It's just got that beautiful, subtle peach flavor throughout the whole thing, especially because we added that peach juice in there to really boost that flavor. The almond is really subtle. It's only just making that flavor of the peaches more elevated. And that cinnamon in the crumble on top just gives it a nice warmth and just makes you feel like the sun is shining down on you. These are mine and Zelda's favorite muffins, and I can't wait for you to try them. I've chopped a cup of peaches into small pieces. I've chopped a cup of peaches into small pieces. Ready for... I've cut a cup of peaches into small peaches. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment down below. We'll see you next time.